Hey, what's up guys? Moses here. So today we're going to talk about reasons why older iPhones are not easier to recommend, especially in 2023. And when we talk about older iPhones, we're going to talk about the likes of iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 8, iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus, and iPhone 6s. So today in 2023, I wouldn't recommend anyone who is out there in the market trying to find a smartphone to go and get these older iPhones. There's so many reasons why this is not a very good idea, and today we're going to look at some of the reasons why it is not a good idea. The first and most obvious reason is software updates. So these phones have been in the market for quite some time now, and the software update support for these phones have become so little, or Apple is no longer supporting software updates for these devices. For example, the iPhone 6s are not going to get any software updates going forward from Apple. Software updates is a very crucial thing for a phone because software updates helps phones to stay at the current status with current security, minimizing security losses and data losses or data theft from these phones. You're going to get these older phones, you should keep in mind, or you should know that these phones are not going to no longer get software updates. And this is not a good thing because with software updates, new features and new things are being released to these phones, which makes using smartphones such a breeze. With now those features, for example, with the current iPhones, we have face unlock, which is a very good feature to include in your phone, which is so much secure than the password that you can put or the fingerprint that is used in the older iPhones. The second and most obvious reason is the inferior chips. So when these phones were released, for example, in this video, we're going to be referencing to the iPhone 8 Plus. The chip found in the iPhone 8 Plus is so much inferior compared to the current chips that are found in the current iPhones. This limits it to do daily tasks which require a lot of power. With the inferiority of the chip, you will notice a lot of lags and a lot of heating because the phone cannot keep up with the current softwares and the current maneuvering around the phone. The third reason is advancement of applications. Today, there are a lot of applications being released into the market, and the release of these applications require a lot of power. For example, Adobe Lightroom, which is a photo editing application that you can install in your mobile phone. With the advancement of this application, these applications require a lot of power. The inferior chips found in these older iPhones, you are going to note a lot of lags and heating on your phone. The fourth reason is battery health. The battery health of older iPhones has dipped insanely. For example, when you get an older iPhone, for example, the iPhone 8 Plus, you will be prompted to replace its battery. Replacing the battery is not cheap for these phones. It can cost you somewhere between $50 or more, depending on where you're going to replace the battery. Also, the battery on these iPhones is insanely little, which is also a bummer. Even on a new battery, the iPhone 8 Plus is not going to last on a single charge for a day because nowadays a lot of applications need a lot of power, and the minute milliamps of battery that Apple fitted into these phones is not capable to drive you for a single day without refilling the battery. Another reason is replacement parts for these phones are hard to find. So, for example, the iPhone 8 Plus parts are not easy to find today since this phone has been in the market for quite some time now. A lot of companies are not willing to produce the replacement parts for these phones. When new phones are released, manufacturers are prompted to start making parts for the modern iPhones. With the replacement parts hard to find, a lot of people or a lot of resellers are forced to price the replacement parts expensively. For example, iPhone 8 Plus replacement screen can be very expensive, even more than the price of a refurbished iPhone 8. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If I haven't mentioned anything and you'd like to add anything on this list, please feel free to tag down in the comment section, like the video, share, and don't forget subscribe on this amazing channel. So guys, I'll see you in the next one.